Hi there guys and welcome to Dinos Vault once again. This time we're going to check out the Intex Aqua Power. We all know that Intex is a well-known brand here in India when it comes to providing great value for money speakers or other computer peripherals. Now, though they have been around in the mobile market for quite some time, they have failed to garner the required amount of attention to get themselves noticed. So, what do you do when to get yourself noticed in one of the most crowded and competitive mobile markets out there? Well, the formula is simple. All you need to do is provide never heard of features, unimaginable specs, and offer all of this at a very attractive and unbelievable price. Now, this is exactly what Intex are trying to do with the Aqua Power. It comes across as the first mobile phone with an octa-core processor that has a whooping 4000 milliamp hour battery. So without further ado, let's take a look at the device. As you can see, the pricing is around 9290, but you can get it in the market for around 8400 bucks. So in the box you get the device. You also get a screen guard and a protection cover. Unfortunately, I don't have the back panel protection cover with me, but it is of good quality and will always come in handy. Apart from that, you get a power adapter and you get in-ear headphones, which is decent enough. Again, you get a micro USB to USB data syncing and power charging cable. Apart from that, you get the warranty card and the user manual. So that's pretty much it inside the box. So let's put this aside and take a look at the device. Now, taking the first impression about the device is pretty decent. You cannot expect state-of-the-art design for a budget phone, but still considering its price point and the kind of features it carries, they've given it their best shot. And you get these gold lines or chamfers that run across the metal frame of the frame of the phone. So you get a nice upmarket feel and a unique outlook. So that is a standout feature of this design. Apart from that, you get a primary microphone at the bottom. You get a power on off button on the left hand side of the device, and you get a 3.5 mm jack and a micro USB slot at the top, and you get the volume rockers on the right hand side. At the back, you get a 8 megapixel camera with LED flash and a soft touch matte finish back panel with the speakers at the bottom. So again, a decent amount of build quality and outlook for a budget phone. So you can appreciate them for that. You get capacitive touch buttons at the bottom as well. So there's no issue of any the touch buttons taking any of the space on the display. Now, powering on the device, we all know it runs on Android, and this is how the animation looks. And the screen looks nice and crisp and vivid. The display that we have on offer is a 12.7 centimeter 5-inch IPS FWVGA display, and it is pretty vivid and even the touch response is nice and good. It is nice and fluidic. Display resolution is 480 by 854 pixels, and just to give you an idea of the color reproduction and the display quality, I'm just putting on a couple of wallpapers. As you can see, pretty decent for a budget device. So that's a good thing to have on offer. So display wise, it does well. So that's one area ticked off. So let's take a look, and if you just long press on the home screen, you get these regular shortcuts which we are all used to on the stock Android user interface, and you can pull down the notification panel to check on the notifications and get to the shortcuts. There you have it, the regular KitKat UI when it comes to the shortcuts. Getting into the settings, you have let's get into the about phone, and you get Android version 4.4.2, the KitKat version. They say it is upgradable to Lollipop as well. And let's look at the storage now. They say around 8 GB is available. You have default write disk option, which means you can install apps directly onto the SD card, which is again excellent. And out of the 8 GB, let's see how much of storage is available after some storage is taken away by the pre-installed apps. You have around 4.99 GB, which is excellent. Because this is a demo phone, you have other stuff installed as well. And out of the 1 GB RAM, you have 405 MB of RAM available. So you can see plenty of apps running, but out of the box you can expect better ROM and RAM. So you get the octa-core MediaTek processor clocked at 1.4 gigahertz. Again, very few devices offer octa-core processor at this price point, so this is among them. And talking about the sensors available on board, you get a gravity sensor, proximity sensor, light sensor, gyroscope, and e-compass. And talking about the multi-touch, you have a 2-point multi-touch, decent enough because you don't operate more than use 2-point multi-touch for gaming, so decent enough for a budget phone. And let's take a look at the camera. We're going to go through the features. You have all sorts of features available, and you get an 8 megapixel primary camera, you get a 2 megapixel secondary camera, different modes to choose from. You have a panorama shot, face beauty shot, live photo mode, smile shot, HDR, voice capture, that is unique. And you get face detection, selfie by Bluetooth and by earphone. So again, these are standout features of this particular device. This is how the snap looks. You can zoom in. Again, pretty decent amount of photo clarity for a budget device. It does nothing bad, and you cannot expect outstanding stuff from budget phone. Always need to bear that in mind. So it just costs around 8 grand. So you're talking about the editing options. You have the regular editing options from the regular Android camera app, so you can further edit them and enhance them before you share it with your friends. And talking about other special features, you get a K-class music amplifier which promises great sound clarity. You get a pedometer, which records the number of steps taken. That will come in handy when you're going for jogging in the morning or taking a quick walk. You can use the phone which comes with a 4000 milliamp hour battery as a power bank, so that's another option. And this can be fully charged in a matter of 3 hours, so that's another highlight. So this is the video clarity. Let's take a look how the video plays, and it plays pretty well. Viewing angles are decent enough again. So here is a phone that does almost everything well, though it doesn't exceed or excel or amaze you in everything, but it does every thing pretty decently, and that is what you can expect from a budget phone, and that's more than enough. And you also get other special features like smart object tracking, smart air shuffle, FM recording. So again, getting into the gaming, with an octa-core processor, you should be able to run games like Asphalt 8 and other heavy games, at least in the lower graphic settings. So this is just a basic game because we didn't have time to load heavy games onto this device. So the game performance is decent enough. The touch response is great, color reproduction is good, the frame rate is also decent enough. So again, even the gaming is done pretty well. I think you shouldn't have any problems playing these basic games at all. And you can just long press to get in on the home button to swipe away the apps, or you have a shortcut trash can button, and you can just wipe them all off at one go by pressing the trash can button. And let's look at web browsing experience. I'm just loading my website, and it loads pretty quickly. Scrolling up and down is also pretty easy, and the colors available are white, black, blue and gray. And it's a dual SIM phone. You have one micro SIM slot and one regular SIM slot. Apart from that, the height of the device is 141 mm, width of the device is 71.9 mm, and the thickness is 9.3 mm. The overall weight is 160 grams. And now I'm going to quickly load another video from my YouTube channel, and let's see how the video streaming goes. Another standout feature has to be the 1-year insurance, free insurance and replacement guarantee against one-time breakage in 1 year. So I think this is the only brand that is providing this, so that entices people further to go for this device. And apart from that, you also get connectivity options like Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, and USB. The micro SD slot is expandable up to 32 GB, and you also get OTG support. So that is excellent stuff for a phone that costs around 8,000 bucks. You have almost anything and everything you can think of and packed into one particular device. So I just hope this video was useful. That's about it for now. Until next time, this is Dino saying ciao. Take care and God bless.